In today's video, we are going to be going over some of the best RPGs upcoming on the Nintendo Switch, PlayStation systems, a bit of Xbox, and heck, even iOS, Android, and PC. But before we get into that, what's good everyone? OJ here. Welcome back to another video. Please make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you're someone new, and click that notification bell to get all of my RPG, Nintendo Switch, live streams, and more. Now let's go ahead and jump right into it, and we're starting off with a game that was revealed at the recent Nintendo Direct, Wargroove 2. It's launching on October 5th, 2023 for the Nintendo Switch and PC, and in this game, you play in awesome turn-based battles. Trouble stirs on the shores of Arunia, and I probably said that wrong. An ambitious new faction has unearthed forbidden relics capable of catastrophic consequences, but how far will they go to achieve glory? Take to the battlefield, sea and sky, with a cast of new commanders using your wits to wage turn-based war. This game's looking awesome. Wargroove 1 was incredible, so I'm looking forward to seeing how they up the antes in Wargroove 2 pretty soon here as of the time that I'm recording this video. Next up is a classic, Super Mario RPG, but it's a remake as well. November 17, 2023 on the Nintendo Switch. This is the quintessential, or at least one of the quintessential Super Nintendo Entertainment System RPGs is back at it again. You got updated graphics, you've got new features. Mario and Bowser form this unprecedented alliance to take on a fearsome foe with the Smithy Gang. And joining them are Princess Peach and original characters Mallow and Geno. And in the most recent Nintendo Direct, they revealed that there will be a boss rush mode after you beat the game, but they're powered up. It's going to be a lot harder than when you first played through in the single player story. So new content added in as well, in addition to a triple meter, so you can do super attacks, triple team attacks. So that's awesome as well. Also, when you're in battle, you have to time your button presses with the action commands to increase damage dealt or decrease damage received. So you can't just sit back, press the button, and let the action play out. You've got to be engaged in the combat. You time it up perfectly, you do more damage, even to all enemies at once. Next up is Fantasy Life I, the girl who steals time. This year, 2023 for the Nintendo Switch, we got more details from this game by level 5. So in Fantasy Life I, the girl who steals time, players will start a new life on a mysterious deserted island. The latest trailer introduces the various classes called lives players will be able to become, including angler, cook, paladin, woodcutter, and more. The more lives you earn, the more you'll be able to experience. And I'm not usually into games like this, but with level 5, they really do a great job. And this trailer looks really good. They brought some heat for Tokyo Game Show and recently, as we're going to talk about very soon here. So I'm looking forward to seeing how this game plays out, and maybe I might want to check it out or not. So next up is a game that I'm incredibly hyped for, apparently still launching in 2023. Level 5 is taking their time with this one, but it's Deca Police, PS4, PS5, and the Nintendo Switch. So level 5 showed off a brand new trailer, 2 brand new trailers talking about it, but I wanted to get a little bit more into the game and the story. So Decasm, a virtual world created from a perfect copy of reality. More than just a simulation, it's a complete copy of a real city, a forbidden place where memories of every past crime lie dormant. Clues found in Decasm can help unravel the riddles of the real world. So in this game, you need to collect all the evidence to uncover the truth. With the help of Decasm, which can reproduce any event occurring in the city, you can find clues to solve cases in the real world. Clip the collected evidence to the case board and find the solution to crack the case. Now, force may be required to arrest culprits. You can use force or you can talk your way through, which they showed a bit more in the brand new trailer coming up here for TGS. So when confronting a cornered criminal, it can be possible to appeal to their heart and make them surrender. Sometimes, however, they will turn into crime beasts, embodiment of malice and attack. Make use of futuristic gimmicks to incapacitate and arrest them. So this is a game that I'm thoroughly excited for. Level 5 once again doing an incredible job with their games that are coming out. We don't have a release date as of the time that I'm recording this video, but I'm guessing it's going to come very soon with TGS coming up soon here, and the rest of the year pretty much being over, right? We got like the rest of the months here, and then it's done for 2023. So to me, Level 5 is back. When it comes to Deca Police, this game is looking incredible. Love the visual style, love the flavor, love the art. Really looking forward to this game quite a bit. Now, keeping on with the Level 5 goodness, we have Inazuma 11 Victory Road coming out this year, apparently. Level 5, stacking up everything for this year. I think some of these games got to be delayed to next year, right? PS4, PS5, Switch, iOS, Android. So in this game, you have a huge soccer RPG story kind of mismatch of all sorts of cool stuff. It's been around. Inazuma 11, the games have been on Nintendo portables before in the past, but now they're making the jump to pretty much everything here, guys. It's even going to be on iOS and Android. Now, the new features in this game, you now have a focus. Midfield maneuvers are heating up. You have a scramble as well. Battle for ball possession. You have quick actions. You can activate special actions during specific plays. You have the freestyle, where you can play how you want. TV mode, horizontal, and vertical handheld modes are all fully supported. Even play with touchscreen controls. You have the tension gauge, where you can manage tension to use skills when you need them. You have the team building. There are skills that can affect the entire team, so make sure you build appropriately. And you have in the zone mode as well. Don't lose your cool with split-second decisions at the goal. So it's once again an RPG soccer game, and it kind of combines all the best elements from sports games in addition to RPGs to create a really huge adventure. And the interesting thing about this game is that it's been delayed and pushed back so far. They've added so many things. They've even added new platforms. They've added new abilities. They've added so much stuff. So it's good because that stuff would have probably been DLC, but now it's in the base game. So Inazuma 11 Victory Road, potentially, probably, maybe coming out in 2023. Next up, we've got Saga Emerald Beyond, a brand new Saga RPG franchise game from Square Enix in early 2024 for the PlayStation 4, for the PlayStation 5, Switch, PC, iOS, Android. Whoa, it's on almost everything. So this is the latest standalone entry in the Saga franchise. Saga Emerald Beyond brings together the very best elements of the beloved series to offer each player their own unique gameplay experience. You can make use of these glimmers and combos in battle, meet a diverse cast of races including monsters, mechs, vampires, and experience your very own story created through your choices and actions. And when I first saw this, I thought maybe it was some type of elaborate remake of a previous Saga game, but it's not. It's a brand new one. Square Enix finally, after remastering so many Saga games, finally a brand new one with new age graphics being brought to all these systems. This is fantastic. I was surprised. This is going to be a sleeper hit. I don't think it's going to review the best, or it's not going to have the highest sales, but I think this is going to carve out a nice cult hit for itself, because I think that the Saga series is an underrated RPG series. When you talk about the best RPGs, a lot of times Saga doesn't even get brought up, but Saga has been around for a decade plus at this point. It's a very good series, so I'm looking forward to this one and a brand new entry. I have to support this. I absolutely have to support this because I love to see them doing these double A style of RPGs. This is what I want Square Enix to do more when it comes to multiplat, when it comes to Switch, when it comes to just everything. I would love to see more of this, so very good on Square Enix's side here with Saga Emerald Beyond. Now next up is a classic coming back, Paper Mario, the 1,000-Year Door in 2024 sometime. We don't know when, of course, on the Nintendo Switch. And the Nintendo GameCube game, classic. It returns. Updated graphics. Turn the page and join Mario and friends in an RPG adventure to discover the legendary treasure behind the ancient 1,000-Year Door. Will Mario complete his paper request, or will he crumple under the pressure? You gotta love the paper puns. Find out when Paper Mario, the 1,000-Year Door unfolds on Nintendo Switch in 2024. So this game has just a tiny bit of controversy surrounding it, and a lot of love surrounding it as well. Some people feel that it shouldn't be worth $60 for the game, since it's a GameCube game and Nintendo isn't putting the ROM up for people to download on their eShop or their service or NSO. Completely understand. But holy smokes, they're remaking Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door. It is a remake of the game, overhauled visuals. It looks fantastic, and there might be added content as well. This is one of the best RPGs I have ever played. One of the best GameCube RPGs, if not the best one. You have Skies of Arcadia, you have Tales of Symphonia, you have Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door, you have Phantasy Star Online. There was a number of good ones, but there wasn't a large list that the PS2 had. So this by far is one of the best, 87 average on Metacritic. It's a phenomenal game and a great follow-up to the original Paper Mario, and developed by Intelligent Systems of Fire Emblem fame. So if you want some of the most peak in GameCube RPG goodness, Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door is a fantastic pickup, and it's the GameCube, right? The GameCube is one of the worst selling Nintendo systems of all time, so most of you guys probably haven't played this. This is a game to get. Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door is going to be incredible. Looking forward to playing the game in 2024. We just need to know an exact release date. Next up, Granblue Fantasy Relink. Oh my gosh, I am excited. February 1st, coming out finally after all of these years. The events of the Relink take place in Saga Skydom, where islands are guarded by powerful creatures known as primal beasts, and winds carry tales of a secretive organization known as the Church of Avia. Through their adventures, the protagonists unveil a web of intrigue reaching far beyond the borders of Deca Grande and engage in a battle for the fate of the Sky Realm itself. Now, what makes this exciting to me is the fact that it just might be that action RPG, PlayStation, Japanese action RPG that really puts together all of the great elements that I love, that's been able to put it together finally the right way. I mean, we've had it close when it comes to games like Final Fantasy VII Remake, when it comes to games like Tales of Arise. There's been some great stuff, but will this one be able to put together everything with the perfect combination of characters and graphics and story and everything? And I'm really looking forward, and structure as well, and difficulty. This game looks like it could do it, considering how long it's taking them to make this game. Now, no knock on any of the other PS5 RPGs that have came out. They're all fantastic in terms of some of the best rated ones, but this game really looks like it's a labor of love. February 1st, February just in general, is huge for PlayStation RPGs. Huge. So it's going to be interesting to see how everything plays out. But I'm really excited for Granblue Fantasy Relink. I've never been a huge fan of the Granblue franchise, because remember guys, this comes over from mobile, but I think that Side Games did it right. We're not just going to put the mobile games on consoles, we're actually going to make games for the consoles, whether it's the fighting game that they had or now this RPG. So I commend them for that, and I absolutely will be picking this game up on February 1st. Woo, man, the first day of February, we out here. Next up is Persona 3 Reload, coming the next day, February 2nd, 2024. Xbox, PlayStation, PC, it is there. Obviously missing the Nintendo Switch, but hey, it is what it is. Maybe Nintendo Switch 2. Now, in this game, you step into the shoes of a transfer student thrust into the unexpected fate when entering the hour hidden between one day and the next. Awaken an incredible power and chase the mysteries of the dark hour. Fight for your friends and leave a mark on their memories forever. Now, Persona 3 Reloaded is a captivating reimagining of the genre-defining RPG. Genre-defining. Reborn for a modern era. The key features you will have are you can experience the pivotal game of the Persona series, faithfully remade with cutting-edge graphics, modernized quality of life features, and a signature stylish user interface. Can't forget the user interface. Fully immerse yourself in an emotional, gripping journey with new scenes, character interactions, and additional voiceover. Choose how you meaningfully spend each day through various activities, from exploring the port island to forging genuine bonds with beloved characters. Build and command your optimal team to take down otherworldly shadows and climb closer to the truth. Incredible here, guys. I am looking forward to it. I just don't know where the time is going to come from between Persona 3 Reload on the 2nd and Granblue Fantasy Relink on the 1st. I mean, something has to give here. I don't know what I'm going to do. But speaking of that, still in February, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth at the recent State of Play, February 29, 2024, PlayStation 5 could come to PC afterwards. It's like a 3-month exclusive timed or something. I don't know. Square Enix does whatever they want to do. But anyway, I'm excited for the PS5 version of the game. So, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is the second in the Final Fantasy VII Remake project, which retells the story of the iconic Final Fantasy game that redefined the RPG genre in 3 distinct games. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth picks up with iconic heroes Cloud, Barret, Tifa, Aerith, and Red 13. Oh my god, it feels good to hear those names after Final Fantasy 16. After they escape from the dystopian city Midgar and sees them embark on a journey in pursuit of Sephiroth, the vengeful swordsman from Cloud's past, who was thought to be dead. Now, in this standalone adventure, players will explore an expansive world, all brought to life with a new level of graphical fidelity, developed specifically to leverage the power of the PlayStation 5 console. As players unravel a gripping narrative rich with mysteries to uncover, they will also witness the personal journey of each party member and strengthen their bonds to work together and face off against powerful enemies. And I'm so happy Final Fantasy fans are coming back to loving the multiple party members, being able to switch between them, having actual mini games and in-depth RPG mechanics, the materia and the different weapons that you can use. Like, this is great. This is what Final Fantasy is about, and I'm excited. 2-disc PlayStation 5 game, 100 hours plus of content. They are out here. They are going all in on this, so I'm excited. I like FF7 Remake with some glaring flaws, but this seems like it's going to fix a lot of those. Maybe it'll introduce new ones, but for the most part, it's looking absolutely incredible. Now, next up is Unicorn Overlord, March 8th, 2024. And honestly, if you ask people like, hey, what are you playing? And you say Unicorn Overlord, they're going to look at you like, oh my goodness, this person has ascended to a new level of gameplay and ability. Who plays a game called Unicorn Overlord? Me. That's who. So in this game, you can liberate your kingdom and reclaim your destiny. Atlas is at its finest right here. Vanillaware and Atlas, the dream team, the unbeatable combo. So, from the masterminds that brought you 13 Sentinels, Aegis Rim, and Odin Sphere, Atlas Cross Vanillaware presents the rebirth of tactical fantasy RPG. Fight against fate and embark on a royal adventure to regain your reign alongside trustworthy allies. Unicorn Overlord combines the timeless tactical RPG genre with overworld exploration and innovative battle system for a unique epic fantasy experience in the iconic Vanillaware style. With the key features, you can traverse a vibrant world, assemble units, and direct them into exquisite animated battles, perform heroic deeds, and grow renown throughout the 5 nations. Cultivate a grand army with over 60 unique characters, from humans and elves to massive beasts and heavenly angels. I am really excited for this game. This is probably going to be one of the best Vanillaware and Atlas projects. They're going into the tactics RPG realm, and Vanillaware just makes bangers after bangers. Like, I've never played a bad Vanillaware game, from Dragon's Crown, Miramasa, the Demon Blade, Odin Sphere, 13 Sentinels. They don't release games very often, but when they do, they're always incredible. I love the art style. I love the stories in their game. I love the gameplay. They've always done a great job. So I'm really looking forward to Unicorn Overlord, with the most fantastical name since Octopath Traveler. So what do you guys think about all these different RPGs? Are there any RPGs that I missed that you're hyped or excited for? Let me know in the comment section below. Also, make sure you check out our other lists, like my top 25 Nintendo Switch games of all time and top 25 Nintendo Switch underrated games as well. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you for the next one. Peace.